Hi, my name is Siobhan Ford, and I am the writer and creator of Conjure. Conjure is a dark fantasy about a young black doctor who gets thrust into the spiritual world after mysteriously surviving the curse. He sets out to learn an ancient system of magic in order to protect himself. I wrote this back in 2019 after noticing the lack of fantasy with black main characters. Major fantasy shows often featured minorities either as archetypal black best friends or not at all. That, of course, has changed recently, but most of the so-called black fantasy works of today still hinge on racism and black trauma, which is emotionally taxing, and we as a community are tired. While those stories are important to tell, it gives the world a limited perception of black people and gives the perception that we can only exist from a place of demeaning or subservient roles and can't ascend to the fantastic. And of course, the true purpose of fantasy is a release from reality. Conjure is inspired by the real magical system currently practiced today by African Americans called hoodoo or root work. That was created out of a need to survive. Unlike the Western magic we've previously seen in media, this system draws its power from the ethereal, including ancestral spirits, to effect change. I'm raising money to fund the production and post-production of a high-quality trailer to serve as a proof of concept for potential investors or studios, as well as a general teaser to garner buzz on social media for the target demographic, in the hopes that this work can become a full-fledged series, one we desperately need because in a world where people of color are still being killed just for their skin tone, a little psychological escape is much needed.